words. Too surprised to see that, a hero.
Oh man, bot lane. We've got a mango if he wants to use it. He does, but it's not enough damage quite yet.
One more auto attack. The slow, not enough. Blood, the chosen one. Picking up first
mid
blood
lane.
on Omni Knight.
Puck and Mirana both getting extremely low here. Now Biver, he has no role.
A glimpse almost giving him a little bit of chance to run the other way, but not the case. Yeah, no roll on it. 2-0 start just like that for Nemiga.
You have no right.
That was yeah. The fact that Omni Knight got the slow kill though, that's big.
Yeah, he saw FNG going for a pull, but at that point he had already used Disruption one time to drive the Omni Knight back, and he was like, "Well, if you don't have that, then I definitely don't need Repel, and I'm just gonna go straight onto you."
Phantom Assassin really haven't touched too much on the top lane, but PA is having free farm, of course. As I say that, our spirits roam up here, but without the Venomancer, not much they're going to be able to do. But again, Venom insisting on jungling. Almost level 4 himself. Head back into the lane, but does have those level 2 Plague Wards. But yeah, it does feel like Phantom Assassin overall is getting some very good farm.
Another conversion, but Nemiga's got, yeah, I mean, Chosen One was able to complete phase boots after killing off that Shadow Demon, so that immediately makes that whole degen counterplay with the Disruption Illusions that much less viable.
Lane, running away, making it easy. Clockwork finds himself at the top lane now, throwing up the cogs. They're going on PA or what, but I mean, yeah, you see Omni Knight getting up there, the Frost Arrow's coming out, but he'll just run away with those phase boots. Only level 1 Frost Arrow.
Healing and
Though not the craziest. He's even going to throw out the Purification just simply to help with the last hitting.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So you compare him to the other offlane. To be fair, Venomancer getting a lot more CS, doing a lot of that jungling. As I suggest this though, DK Phobos in a bit of trouble. Kinetic Field keeping him in place. A dagger coming out. Not level 6 just yet. So no coup de grace rocks at this point. But the auto attacks from both teammates, including Disruptor, not enough damage. The dagger though will finish the job. And now Biver also going to be cut down. The battery assault securing that one there. 4-0 for Nemiga here.
Yeah, I don't know about the idea for Phobos to go for jungling so early on. Like, the reason you pick a Venomancer against a Phantom Assassin like this is because you want to, you know, constantly be zoning her. If you've got the stick as a Venomancer, I would imagine that you don't really need to be concerned about dying. Like, sure, there's a Disruptor in your lane, but that's why Earth Spirit's around is now in the mid lane. Huge rotation from the Chosen One.
Yeah, roaming Omni Knight, and no one would see that coming.
Phase Boots is such a huge power spike. I mean, really all offlaners, but Omni Knight especially, because whenever you have these points in degen aura, it makes it so difficult for heroes to escape quickly, and you can get into position for purifications before even a hero like Mirana with Leap can react.
Yeah, again, the start just continues to look very good for Nemiga. Now, when you look at last hitting, I mean, top 3 of the 4, including the top one, are in favor of Team Spirit, so lanes and getting farm on their cores is definitely happening, but again, hero kill-wise, it is a great start for Nemiga, the Chosen One, who one more auto attack could have done him, and obviously Drought is level 6 now, so has that marksmanship. That's where things start to really come online for the hero on the team. Clockwork will port in and defend middle lane, wrapping around. I think they're going to get the puck here. He knows something's getting in the bottle at least. Let's see, maybe if they'll go on. What can they really do? I mean, Earth Spirit can go in initially. They would have to land an arrow, really.
I think the idea is you go for Disruption and then you just follow up with all the other spells after that. But the problem is FNG does not have boots. He is very poor, so he's so slow getting into position, but he still does it.
And there you go. That's, if he has boots, he might get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But a little too slow getting there. Fuck reacts. Double damage from bottom. Clockwork. Got to pick it up. Already has the urn purchased himself. Man, look at the Shadow Demon. The struggle's real. Infused Raindrop. And one charge taken off there. Not getting the best time.
No, and with no points in Shadow Poison, he also can't easily, like, farm jungle camps and stack them up for a quick recovery. But his job is, right now, just to make sure that Drow Ranger is as empowered as possible, which a little bit tricky right now. Illidan's kind of low. Nice silence.
Great gust on both heroes. I mean, they're still going in, though. The Rocket Flare connects. The Chosen One, yeah, a little bit too low to dive that far.
Not what you expected?
Great escape from Illidan, and actually, they're going to get the turn kill. Heal, not going to happen. He's still on cooldown. He just used it on himself recently, so Clockwork falls, and the dive ends up backfiring.
Yeah, that was
finally, a kill coming out for Spirit.
A bit greedy. He had a teleport scroll. At least I'm pretty sure he had a teleport scroll. I don't know if he bought that after he died, but it was unlikely. As soon as he saw the Shadow Demon, he was like, oh, I know I can't go on this anymore, but then he just walked out as opposed to teleporting out.
Middle lane. Buck having the advantage here, about 300 net worth ahead of Mirana. And now you have Phantom Assassin level 8. What is he going to be going for, Act? Is he going to Hood? He's planning to go Hood of Defiance?
Yeah, this is... I want to say it's a very EE build, but I actually have not seen EEPA in a very long time. All I know is that EE loves building Hood on these heroes who are traditionally very susceptible to, or rather specifically, these carries that are very susceptible to magic damage, because like you've got the inherent damage steroid, you've got your Phantom Strike that increases your attack speed, you've got the crit, and you've got I actually don't know what level 10 talent DSR is planning on taking, but whatever the case, like oh wait, no, he changes it to Desolator.
No, he got it. He purchased it. He purchased it, and now he has it. It's on the courier.
Oh, okay, so, you're right.
Hasn't in full now, needs to be delivered, but yeah, now he's gonna get the Desolator.
Yeah, so and I get the idea is like, so one of the things for PA for mid-game presence was Vladimir's, but Vladimir's is just never built anymore, and so Hood is kind of like a reasonable middle ground between the two. It's a defensive item, it's a nice glimpse on the bot lane. Biver has a role available, and he's gonna get out.
We'll use it. Disruption also assisting, so no kills as a result.
Yeah, it was good. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, you look at the lineup here, obviously, Venomancer especially, again, there is a lot of earlier on in this game, and one that's you kind of expect to come at you because of the Drow lineup, right, earlier on. So, from that perspective, I definitely can see what he's thinking. It's just, it's definitely not every day you see a Hood of Defiance on safe lane carry.
Yeah, my issue with it, though, is like the way that his team is geared, it's more like Nemiga will kill Spirit before Spirit kills Nemiga. Because like you got the Omni Knight, you've got a Clockwork Initiation, you've got this counter initiation with Disruptor, with Static Storm and Glimpse. So why bother going for a defensive item as now Puck gets initiated on the mid lane? I don't know if it's enough time though. He's gonna get up.
Even Dream Coils just in case.
Yeah, he doesn't want this Mirana following him with Leap, yeah. So it's strange to me that you would go for a defensive item when you have an on. You know, if you're repelled, then who cares about Hood? Maybe it's because the Chosen One has gone for such a degen heavy build, which actually only got 2 points, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Hood, but we'll see if DSR can make it work.
Definitely not a farm enhancing tool, so but he's working on the Desolator next, which of course is great.
There's a Glimpse available. They want to go on Illidan on the top lane.
Oh yeah, they're definitely going. DSR gets here, and a couple of auto attacks later, no coup de grace procs needed. Gets the kill. Venomancer does have his ultimate of the Poison Nova. Will you see here? Yes, he won the last second as he dies. Unfortunately, there's no teammates nearby to clean up, and TPs will happen to survive. Or they were. Okay, yeah, I know he gets it. In stone. Does.
Dude.
Dropped her arm home.
Why does this keep happening? Why do these underdog teams keep making the favorites look like fools in game one?
Gotta keep the trend up, man. Yeah, it's so. Let's. I mean, we slow it down a little bit because again, 7-1 lead for Nemiga. Yes, it looks very good, but net worth is in favor of Spirit, although it's pretty much even. Belong to Team Spirit, or top 3 out of the 4. So, are they really ahead if you're Nemiga here?
It's gonna come down to structural damage, I think, because whenever you run these Drow Ranger strats, oftentimes the biggest strength is how quickly that your team can take towers. It's not like full-on Beastmaster attack speed or whatever, but you're able to hem the enemy team into their base very quickly compared to other strategies. As now, they've got Flare and Hookshot available. Their smoke pops. There we go.
There you go, indeed. Moonlight Shadow's activated, trying to help out the cause. Dust comes out immediately, though, and Shadow Demon will fall off the bat. Earth Spirit also going to get picked up. The Gust on 3 heroes, not going to really matter. In fact, Drow's still in a lot of trouble. The offensive burn on him. The Degen are nearby. Magnetize ticking down a little bit on the opposition, but it's not nearly enough. Oh, the hero's going to whip. He tried to get the kill on Disruptor, and now ILTW has to simply run, leaps away. Everyone survives on Nemiga here, and they get 3 kills in the process, possibly a mid-tower push now.
And they didn't even have Phantom Assassin for that fight. Their one position was off farming, and they were able to kill the enemy position.
That's right, yeah, Phantom Assassin. Top lane. Almost has the Desolator even. I mean, Mithril Hammer #1 finished. Second now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you can get the hood this fast, then go for it, because still, like, she has not needed to show up to fights, and now when she does, even gusting back this Drow gusting back the Phantom Assassin is not really enough time. She is not going to die to this random damage from Venomancer or Starstorm or stuff like that, thanks to this hood. See if they can get this clockwork.
Middle lane. On a kill here. Demonic Purge to open, and that should set up the easy kill. On to clockwork. Indeed it does, so... Job right there, rotating. Yeah, I think in hindsight now, like if you were the Phantom Assassin and if you knew this is how the game would start... Maybe wouldn't go the hood, because like you said, there hasn't been a lot of fighting early on that he's been involved in. But, you know, he has it. Now the Desolator's coming. Team Spirit, I mean, they want to keep the pressure up as much as they can, of course, especially with the Drow synergy. But, they do have 3 tower kills. They've gotten all the tier 1 towers. Too bad.
Yeah.
Spirit.
And Drow has continued, like, to pace. Now, as you said, like, 3 of the top 4 net worths have been consistently owned by Radiant heroes, and they're making sure that it stays that way as now Disruptor getting initiated on Hookshot actually threads the needle.
Yeah, it sure did hit the uprights right there, or I guess went through the uprights, I should say. Disruptor
no
TP's
cancel.
out, but Earth Spirit is going to be left behind to die. Yeah, the battery assault just out of range. Stopping the TP attempt there. Support for support, really. And Puck is a little bit closer to that blink now. Went the Veil first, which he's for himself. Some okay synergy with the team. Venomancer will TP out.
There are so few stuns on the side of Nemiga. Like, they've got a Dream Coil, and they've got... Or, sorry, wait. I keep forgetting what the nerf was. No. So the Dream Coil still stuns initially, it just doesn't deal damage initially. But, yeah, so they've got Dream Coil, they've got Clockwork, and they've got Glimpse. But Phantom Assassin and Omni Knight, like, normally this is a very solid ganking duo, but not if the enemy team can just TP out right out from under your nose.
Yeah, the eventual items, things like an Abyssal Blade, especially, of course, Basher alone on Phantom Assassin will be great, but that's of course, a time. But yeah, crowd control is definitely something that Nemiga will have to get more through items. Sure, Omni Knight finishes not only the drums, but does have the Medallion of Courage. Again, he's basically bought for this Phantom Assassin this game.
Right.
Accordingly, Blink Dagger purchased by Puck. That now. Is Spirit doing enough, do you feel like, early on with this Drow lineup? Or are they kind of not where they would like to be?
I think this is fine. They were, like you said, they were able to take all the tier 1s, and so it's like this seesaw motion for Drow power curves. Like, you initially, once you hit that level 6, you're so much stronger than everyone else. But then, you know, like, Blink Daggers start coming out, Clockwork starts getting his hookshot up in the running, and you're not as useful as a Drow Ranger anymore. But then you complete your Pike, you complete your Manta Style, you complete your Maelstrom, whatever it's going to be, and then all of a sudden you spike up big time again. So the most important thing, like I said, was taking those initial outer towers out, because now you see Nemiga have not crossed the river, and well, pretty much like the entire game, ever since they got that gank attempt near the mid tier 1, which was successful, but since then Drow Ranger has kept her side of the map on lock, and now they're going for Moonlight Shadow initiation on PA, but these 2 heroes, Earth Spirit and Moronic, can't do it alone.
I do like how they have 2 Ring of Aquilas and a Ring of Basilia side of Spirit here.
And you see that Dessa, you're like, no, I don't want to deal with all this Mind's Armor.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta tank up that way. Venomancer with the Veil of Discord, of course. A lot of these, you know, really early impact items. Hurricane Pike finished on Drow, so gets his first really, like, big core item. And Mirana's gonna go instead, actually picks up the Ultimate Orb. Now gonna be going to the Yasha into the Manta. I wanted just the raw stats beforehand. Time maybe figures a little more tankiness against the Desolator PA is not the worst option.
Yeah, and a little more push as well. She can hit towers from a little bit safer distance, and since she's got currently 48 damage from Precision Aura, she's a pretty strong pusher, even just with that Dragonlance. Oh, he scans, but he may get a little too confident. Okay, never mind, backs off.
hitting a couple there. Level 15 though for Phantom Assassin is definitely a pretty big deal. And now what he gets, I'm gonna assume it's the -4 armor corruption, even more minus armor on a single target. I mean, Cleave is obviously great in farming Enhancer. But hold that thought, because we see an initiation right here. The big coup de grace pop off the bat, and essentially a 2-shot onto Earth Spirit. Even a sorry coming out.
If he needed that, like, he had to get that crit. If he doesn't get that crit, he does not get that kill. Nice attempted hookshot, but the leap out from ILTW at the same moment.
Escape there, but yeah, again, that's...
Yeah, I'm
even being hit yet.
I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be the armor corruption. Cleave is mainly only useful if A, you're going against teams with a bunch of summons, or B, you're going against teams with a bunch of illusions, or if you're like already a Rax down and you're like, oh god, I need to push out all these waves. But none of those are the case. He just wants to get rid of this Drow Ranger as quickly as possible.
Are fortified.
To Earth Spirit. Gonna push the top tower. Of course, that Desolator helping as well. Set up the easy kill in the end. Drow's continue to farm now. These Ancients over here even use the Hurricane. Enhance the farm that much quicker. But Drow, she's going to be go for her next. She had something queued up there, I saw, but she just took it off, so I'm not exactly sure where she wants to go. I mean, what do you think? Maybe like a Shadow Blade, more defensive? BKB even? I mean, I don't know how much that would do this game.
I would like to see a Manta style. Nice initiation silence. They have the high ground.
Yeah, high ground advantage, going to get both supports as a result. Well played there.
Yeah, I'd like to see a Manta style because 1, it'll be able to deal with a Puck silence, and 2, it'll be able to purge off a Phantom Assassin dagger. So those are important spells at making sure that Drow Ranger can't get her like gust off effectively, because if Phantom Assassin is just all over her, then she pretty much has to use the gust just on one hero. But if she's able to Manta it off and walk away and get a little bit better positioning, it's now in the bot lane. Dream Coil spent. Venomancer is tanky, but not tanky enough.
The Poison Nova, that Repel though, will at least keep honoring that well alive in the TP. I was watching the middle lane meanwhile. They were trying to make a play on a PA, but she is a little bit too slippery, has his team support coming in, and eventually they have to back off. But that's... I was actually just about to bring that up too about Venomancer. He might have used it another time on top of this, but we've only seen it used 2 times, the Poison Nova. And both times
it's in suicide situations, yeah.
By himself. So, yeah, ideally... This kind of goes back to, you know, we talked this a couple times, but when is that point? Like, when do they really, okay, now let's start really grouping together, take advantage of such ability, and push these towers in here?
The Drow Ranger needs to complete one more item, and it looks like Illidan's item of choice is going to be a Desolator. It's a fine damage item, but you'll still have to deal with the evasion on the Phantom Assassin. Oh wait, no, now he has Yasha in his inventory. Well, I don't know what he's planning. I mean, Blightstone, casual Blightstone is great for pushing, but yeah, we'll see. I still feel like he should go for the Manta style, so the Yasha does gear towards that. But yeah, once Drow Ranger completes one more item, perhaps once ILTW also completes his Manta style, and Team Spirit will be like, alright, Venomancer, you've had your fun, but now you need to stop dying all over the place, and let's just push as a unit, which, you know, the other thing that we saw oftentimes from Venomancer is it would always be the Midas into experience talent. Experience talent does not exist anymore, it's now Moonlight Shadow Initiation. It was seen by Venomancer, so I'm surprised Puck does not back off.
Puck just melts right there. I wasn't expecting that much burst, perhaps. Drow will also TP out, the Moonlight Shadow's helping, and everyone gets away. So yeah, you're right, though. They definitely had a little bit of information, it feels like, but Puck, it almost seemed like they wanted to be out the Puck, figuring that he could survive. And they do get out, so well played by Spirit right there, and DK Phobos. DK Phobos has a lot of this, just this early game. Okay, we'll finish the Hurricane Pike in full, though, there. Kind of cleans up his inventory a bit. Purified. That's a popular item on this team. Both him and the Drow have it.
I mean, it's a fantastic anti-PA item. You can decide her is great. And it's useful against dealing with Glimpse as well. Like, so we haven't seen too much from the in the past few minutes, but we also have not seen very much from the Disruptor in the past few minutes. Like, so often we see these VP Disruptors and you're like, oh man, it's so easy to just get kills all over the map, but it's not as easy as VP makes it look. And believe me, I'm sure this Disruptor has been searching hungrily, and he was actually really far back. ILTW spent a bunch of leaps just now because he was just like, oh god, I'm gonna get glimpsed, but Disruptor was actually miles back. And normally you'd see like the rocket flare by Clockwork like preemptively predicting where this Miran is going to leap so you can get vision for the glimpse, but no, he actually doesn't do anything.
That was close bottom lane, but also coming to see this Omni Knight. Almost 4,000 gold saved up. Hannah Midas is apparently paying off plus more, it feels like. And he might actually... I mean, he has the Radiance queued up eventually. Does he really, with the way he's farming, does he just get the Radiance here, honestly?
I would be okay with that. He's got the Relic money. So he's debating on something. Either he wants to see, like, oh, as now Clockwork goes down to a Sacred Arrow. But yeah, he's debating on something. I don't know what the Chosen One is planning, but I don't really think a Blink Dagger is... Like, it'll be great after you get the Radiance, but if you already have this much gold, then I feel like you just finish off the Relic. But man, he is playing so dangerously with all this gold right now, and Radiant is closing in on him.
They are. We'll see. 43 for gold. He might regret not getting something after this now. BGAs to survive. Yep. Do they have a stopper? They did not do that. But he'll get away. Actually, it took a Guardian Angel, but he does escape. Meanwhile, top left 3-shot onto Shadow Demon coming out from Phantom Assassin. So bad. They know somebody else is up here, that being the Drow, but they're not going to be able to find him. And that was actually I
guess Demonic Purge
going down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's only level 2 Shadow Poison, so I doubt that got him.
An illusion maybe got him. Yeah.
Oh, that actually may be it. Yeah.
Both supports going down one for another. How many night did he buy something? He got the recipe, so he is going to go Radiant. Yeah, he was thinking.
That's so what? That's so random. Why would you go for the recipe if you already have the Relic gold?
4,000 gold.
What the hell?
Recipe. Clearly, he's indecisive, and that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, but that's like the worst of all the worlds because you didn't buy a super expensive item and you didn't buy an item to like tide you over until you get the expensive item in between. But alright, he almost has the Relic Gold now. Shout out to the GPM talent, I guess. And he has it.
Radiant are scanning.
There you go. That's the GPM. It's 90 gold per minute.
Yeah, it's not much, but it's a level 10 talent. That's the most important thing. A lot of level 10 GPM talents have been eliminated.
60, I remember them being 90.
Yeah, and like Earth Spirit, his level 20 is 150. So it's not even twice as much for double the levels.
See, and then his other one is 75 purification. It's like, who would ever get that? I don't know. To me, that just feels like that's so not worth it.
If you're going Battle Omni Knight, it's ridiculous. Because, like, I mean, he has his Phase Boots drum, and the cast animation is already pretty great, but you are able to do, like, so much burst damage in such a surprisingly large AoE. Because I guess, so the default damage radius is 260, and so plus 275, you basically have, like, an axe call for radius worth of purification damage, which is still kind of hard to land, but like whenever it's taken, it'll take people by surprise.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, that just feels like that's so. I know Omni Knight's in the area. They're gonna spot him.
Nice, but they don't have a cancel.
TP. No cancel. Put it the repel right as he, but does not.
Yeah, and with this Midas, he's gonna get close to that 20 and 25 talent. 20, I would be very surprised if he doesn't take the degen aura, given that he's gone for a Radiance, and then 25, I would imagine that he goes for the repel duration, because I don't think PA is interested in building a BKB anytime soon this game. She gets purged, though.
Well, speaking of that, yeah, Puck's coming in, Clockwork already does as well, Hookshot Cogs going up, Shadow Demon going to be at least turned in return, and they get the one kill, they want to go for more, break of the leash, but glimpse right back into them. Viper's like, I got the skid away, don't worry. Nope, bring him right back, and that's 2 kills, and probably the major one on
Omni Knight going ham, but he gets caught. Well played by LTW. That's a great positioning arrow.
That was so close. He didn't have a seal, he went for the repel, not enough, but yeah, the arrow for that kill to be secured, so they do get a pretty solid core kill there in the Omni Knight Spirit side, but objectives done by Nemiga.
Rock it on.
This Phantom Assassin is already has the Basher, 4,100 gold saved up on top of that. She did go the -4 armor corruption, by the way. Didn't
yes,
say that yet, but yeah, she's getting pretty damn scary here. Gonna go the AC next, and Once she gets the AC, especially with the Omni Knight backup, I mean, she's going to be really difficult to deal with.
Man, they're going into this pit, and Rocket Flare already scouted it out, so they know that Team Spirit are going in. Now the question is, are you willing to contest without your Omni Knight? It's going down so fast with this double damage rune.
Yeah, that's why they're committing to it. Feel confident with that Omni Knight. Like you said, he would have needed to pop back by now. Oh,
nice.
Viper tries to go with the block from Viper. Will stop him, and they kill him as a result.
I mean, it was a suicide hook anyway, but he may have been able to snatch the Aegis. It's okay, Funster, you don't need to apologize.
It was a good attempt, but yeah, with the mind game. I mean, that's why he positioned himself there. That wasn't an accident. He knew that could be a possibility. Well played. And now they have the Aegis on Drow, who has her Manta style now finished. I haven't looked at her a little bit, but did go the 400 distance knockback talent.
Well, yeah, it's not every day that you see that, but this is the exact kind of context that it's useful. You don't want this Phantom Assassin jumping on you. You don't want this Omni Knight jumping on you. You want to blow them as far back away as possible.
Thanks you. Dire's middle tower has been denied.
Shadow Demon. Some vision down in the jungle up here. I was going to mention earlier, I mean, Spirit was lacking a little bit of vision, but now they're starting to get some down pretty aggressive. On the side of Nemiga, here on the Radiant Ancients, better than that.
This should make my life
Knight just
easier.
continues to farm away at the jungle. He still has the same items essentially queued up, just a different order that he bought Radiance in, and so will it be the Blink, possibly the Solar Crest? There you go. Gonna be the Solar Crest at least first. Maybe the Blink and...
You predicted that one. Now tell me, what do you think Illidan's gonna go for on this Drow Ranger next? It's not a test. There's no right or wrong answer.
No, I know. I'm thinking here. Butterfly does seem naturally pretty good here.
I like that.
Really get some DPS as well as the evasion. Not too bad against BA. Silver Edge is obviously something you have to at least think about, but not getting the Shadow Blade yet. I feel like that.
Yeah, and now attempted initiation on the mid lane, but Clockwork does not get clipped. And now this Puck is thinking about going on Drow Ranger, but Drow Ranger has an Aegis, so he's just going to cut the whiff. Although, how is he going to get out of this? He does not have BOTs. It's fine.
Yeah, he'll just... He just does the whole walking thing into the...
Although ILTW, he's like predicting this movement. If Puck blinks, nah, he's fine now.
That was definitely some mind games going on there. He's almost level 20 as well.
Well played by Puck, like to be that conservative in that situation.
Oh yeah, Mirana, we really didn't mention this yet, but MKB's finished. Got her right click and having that to deal with PA a little bit better.
Yeah, her having the MKB makes me feel okay with Drow Ranger not considering a Silver Edge. Oh, nice Yules, but she's right next to a shrine, this Mirana.
This is a deep dive in. The Illusion will tank the hookshot right there. Glimpse back into the Static Storm, though. Mirana's still in plenty of trouble, and definitely dead as a result of that. So, seemed like she might have initially been getting away, but Glimpse, once again, good for that.
Yeah, Drow Ranger had just TP'd top. I don't know if she TP'd to the top shrine, and this dire ward near the top shrine spotted it, but if that is the reason that they went in, that's good timing.
And support. Insisting on still pushing the top. 3,700 gold saved up, so perhaps in a similar situation as the Omni Knight earlier, really kind of thinking what he wants to build here.
Radiance? Is that what you're telling me?
Same situation. Might as well get the pattern.
Exact same situation.
Then go the Sacred Relic. Yeah, no, probably not going to be the... What about I'm trying to think, because it's just a pretty unique item, but a Nullifier here.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, but PA doesn't have a BKB. If PA got the BKB, then I would be like, yeah, Nullifier is a good idea. It's now in the bot lane. Finally, there's going to be some Venomancer action, and they get the kill on the Omni Knight, which is a fantastic pick.
That's right, they have a Venomancer. Mjolnir finished onto him.
Oh, and Illidan decides to go for the BKB. Alright. I guess maybe because all of his other teammates are going very damage-oriented. Like we said, this Mirana went for the MKB, and as you just now mentioned, the Mjolnir was completed on the Venomancer. I suppose it's okay for one of the heroes to build more defensively oriented, and seeing as how I'd already suggested the Manta and the Pike for Illidan, you might as well round out the whole defensive idea with the BKB.
Now I'm thinking about Omni Knight now and his item progression, and I wonder if something like a Lotus Orb or getting some kind of defensive purge here might not be the worst option either.
For what specifically?
Just plenty of dot in general between Venomancer, between Gust. Gust Silence especially, I guess, could really be annoying for him to deal with, but...
Yeah, that's true. Although you won't be able to purge off the ultimate from Venomancer. BKB, he just wants to straight up take this. Wow. Oh, backdoor protection though. You hate to see it happen. Let's see what glimpses can come.
The Dream Call initiation, glimpse, that's awkward. Venomancer got pulled back.
Oh man, Jarringer's sticking around.
Match though. Oh. And Venomancer, there's the big Poison Nova going up, hitting multiple heroes on, and that pops a GA though. And Drow Ranger just simply has to run. Venomancer does go down, and Sense did his job though. Drow though, still running away. The Magnetize ticking down. Not going to be enough, however. Illidan, can he actually escape out of this? He gusts. That Gust distance. It was avoided by Puck, though. He gets in here. And the Elusiver of Dagon to finish the job. Meanwhile, ILTW looking to come clean up on Omni Knight, however. Gets a little bit of revenge for his teammate. The big picture ends up being a 3-for-3, actually, between the teams here. PA was picked off over here while we're watching the engagement of Drow.
Yeah, and overall, pretty even trade. The offlane cores go down, the one position cores go down, and then a auxiliary support goes down. Although Drow Ranger spent a BKB charge, so that's one downside for Radiant. On the flip side, they almost took down the tier 3 mid, so yeah, overall an extremely even trade.
Wow, yeah, that's deny range there.
Puck out.
Puck, bottom lane.
He's fine.
40% of lose.
Oh, what a read! He's got Yule still. He is fine.
He is still. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's dead.
Wow.
That was a good pursuit in spirit. Yeah, Biver's a good player, man.
He deserves that well played. That was a good read on the prediction from where Puck would blink.
Patting himself on the back there. Former player for Na'Vi most recently, of course. Spirit. And former Han Pro, just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying. Aether Lens picked up by Shadow Demon. Extra range for that Demonic Purge. You hover over the ability and you just see how far the distance is now.
That and Disruption. You can see that he's going to be able to save a target from a far, far distance away.
Charge down middle lane once again. The idea they have the Drow. A push, especially with Puck being dead for another 35 seconds. Try to force that buyback. We mentioned how that tier 3 tower is very low right now.
Yeah,
a little bit of damage onto it.
Dire's middle tower.
Bot lane.
Oh wow.
Straight up executing Biver, but he's taking quite a bit of damage. And
he's going back in.
Your Raxes are being taken mid in the meantime.
Yeah, this is a good space creation, you could say. As
nice Disruption.
That was okay. That was wondering what the hell just happened right there. Got glimpsed back, but Disruption saves. But Eli, look in the middle. The Racks are dead.
What middle?
Spirit is just
I don't see anything.
Yeah, they're just laughing right now. Like, yeah, good job, you killed me. Look at your base fools. That can happen. Nemiga definitely got 2 tunnel vision there.
A prize.
Bottom.
They do like come out with a net worth advantage after that team fight, but it's you're losing a Rax, and against a Drow Ranger, losing a range Rax is nearly as important as losing a melee Rax, because if you just ignore that lane for a little bit and Drow Ranger hits that precision aura, all of a sudden they're at your tier 4s without any warning whatsoever.
Did she buy something else? I feel like
FNG?
More gold. Illidan here on the Drow.
No, I'm saying look at FNG.
Oh, yeah, you know, he's dead. But yeah, Dagger. I was like, no, I don't care about FNG.
But you should care.
Apparently. Dying nearby.
Alright, well, he's dead for 50 seconds. Roshan is up. That's as early as it was feasible, so they can take this extremely quickly.
That's... Yeah, if they notice it, they're going to check it now, and sure enough, they will confirm. Abyssal Blade on Phantom Assassin, by the way. This is, this should be, I don't want to say free. Mirana's up in 5.
No, it's free. Drow Ranger's off bot. She doesn't even have a TP scroll.
Although Mirana's TPing in, the Elusiver will spot that, but can they really do this without the Drow Ranger? It's so risky. It feels like Puck, he's going to be comboed. Throws the Eels on up, though. The Aegis is picked up by PA. So they got the cheese on top of that. Puck is still going. No, realizing going a little bit too far.
Well, they're making space for Drow Ranger. She's pushing her little heart out. Let's see how much space they can make.
Space creation once again. Venomancer. Poison Nova already used. Possible BKB, but PA has that physical damage. Not enough initially, though. Nice Hurricane Pike away. Okay, Phobos will back for the time being again. During all of this, Drow is still pushing the bottom lane. The disruption locking down Phantom Assassin, trying to finish off the kill. Phobos will survive though. Yo, FNG's actually gonna live. And they pop the Aegis after all of this. And meanwhile, again, bottom lane still being pushed in. Phantom Assassin gonna die. Triple kill. And doesn't get any tier 3 tower kill necessarily, but they massively win the fight at the top lane there.
Omni Knight is not the hero you send back in that situation. Omni Knight is the hero that he's the last man standing in a team fight like that. No Guardian Angel was used. Repel obviously would have come off cooldown at some point. That is an extremely expensive maneuver by Nemiga Gaming.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I thought he just got picked off initially or something, but no, he's the one that TP'd back trying to defend, and you're right, he is the last one to be doing that, it feels like, especially with the PA who's really relying on him. Be that support, so PA is dead for 45 seconds. Obviously, Puck bought back, but you just have 2 heroes right now. Good luck defending against this massive push here.
Has fallen.
Perfect location.
Puck just gonna try to distract them if anything. You see the triple arrow coming out. So Mirana, she's level 25.
They're playing it safe. I guess they know that there's a potential, in theory, for a PA buyback. She doesn't have it, but if she buys back and then, you know, the whole you get glimpsed while trying to escape, you throw away a big advantage that you just got, you need to play it very carefully.
No sorceries available.
Yeah, and they were doing this into a team that just got the Aegis and Cheese, by the way. They
Yeah.
just wrecked that fight somehow. Great coordination from Spirit. The Static Storm coming out. Phobos on pops BKB, as well as the Poison Nova. There's a Guardian Angel from the Chosen One. And you see the Mr. Mid Funster, Clockwork just has that battery assault ticking down. Phantom Assassin, he is back up, running.
She's walking.
She's trying to get here in time. Shadow Demon is dead. They do lose Clockwork though. Finally gets in here. The Chosen One. He's going down the Omni Knight. DK Phobos does get jumped by the PA and eventually killed off shortly after. But PA is just not tanky enough, especially with Omni Knight dead. She's dead for 90, and that should be it for game number 1 here. Team Spirit will break the mold of what's been so far here in the first round, and they'll actually win the first game as the expected team.
Dire's middle tower
Up 1-0 now.
Yeah, it worked out well.
Victory.
Drow strategies are not easy to pull off, especially whenever you pick it fourth in the draft like that. And Nemiga Gaming reacted how a team should against a Drow Ranger draft. It's just that, I don't really have any issues with the PA going for that hood, but I guess the hood did not play out. Like, if you